Get up. It is Tuesday morning. Welcome, Tuesday. How are you doing? And Tuesday says, fine. Man, I'm telling you guys, talk about a change. This is like living on the Terlingua Ranch at 40 or 5,500 feet, which is not. But no, this is pretty nice. Pretty nice. No, it's probably 65 degrees outside. Got the windows open. It's cool in here. Shows to be exactly 70. And the sun coming up over Carrizozo Mountain every morning, right there. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Sleep good. Yeah, so far so good, guys. So knock on wood. But anyway, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow. It's right now, and right now will right on by. So you know what that means. And then what else? Uh, Never worry about what you personally cannot change. And there's a lot of that. The news bombards you with all kind of stuff, and all the social media channels too. So just be aware that there's only a few things you can do something about. Most of them involve you. So what else? The cement guys didn't show up yesterday. He called yesterday afternoon and said they had some trouble renting a piece of equipment or something, apparently, which I'm not surprised. I mean, after the disaster in Ruidoso, the forest fires, I'm sure rental equipment is in demand, so to speak. But anyway, he said he made arrangements. He'd be here on Wednesday. That's tomorrow. We'll see. I'm in no hurry. I'd just like to get it done because that's just another piece of the puzzle, and we'll see how it goes. There's also some other things I'm working on, and we'll get to those as time goes by. But anyway, Al Hunter says thanks so much for the excellent video and narrative. This is on the update Ruidoso. Very informative, and you provided a real service for those of us who used to live there, along with current residents. Well, thank you, Al Hunter. Uh, I appreciate that input. I like positive feedback. Uh, and then it says, Tiny Home says, huh? They got one bigger, two-story for 10K at Lowe's. Yeah, I'm sure they got everything cheaper somewhere else. James Micken, very interesting video. Thank you. Great to see neighbors helping neighbors. Yeah, that was a yeah that they had opened up the high school gymnasium, I think, for people that were homeless or whatever from Ruidoso area. John B, beautiful out there. Looks like some good sized wasps, old buddy. That was on Desert Living. Yeah, I'm not sure what kind of wasps those are. They're not. There were a few of those bigger ones called tarantula killers, and but I didn't see many of those. Most of them were just, I don't know, regular old wasps. Anyway, hang on a second. I'm back. So anyway, um, yeah, be careful out there, old buddy. Yeah, I am. I'm pretty careful. Kingford Day, one of my best childhood memories was staying with my aunt at her house near Snyder, Texas. She lived on a farm. Uh, in the wee hours of the morning, laying in bed off in the distance, could hear the clickety clack of the train wheels. Yeah, you hear it here in the mornings too. In fact, one just went by a few minutes ago. This is Clark Leakins. Are you on East Coast time, or is your wall clock upside down? That's not a clock. You talking about this up here? That's the Carpe Diem clock. It just shows you what day it is so that you'll know what day you need to enjoy. Toro Tom, Rusty, I remember X-Lax was chocolate a long time ago. Yeah, I do too. Yeah, it was X-Lax was a laxative for sure, and it was chocolate, or it looked like chocolate. Feel more. You did a great video. I'm still concerned about the canyon area as we stayed there a while back, and it was so nice. I hope most of it survived. I may go over to Ruidoso in a day or two. Once they get settled in, I'll go over and we'll go down Gavilan Canyon Road and see what the deal is, if anything. All right, and I'll go in through Alto and all that stuff, or Yeah, no gal. Uh, Jesse Foley. Oh, Rusty, that is absolutely the prettiest view. What a sense of peace that gives from seeing that on Desert Living. Yeah, it is very pretty. I set out yesterday. There were clouds around. It was cool enough to sit out about 5 p.m. and there were rain showers around, and you could see the rain all around you and in the mountains, and it's really nice. I feel quite pleased so far. Hope Tondelli, did you sell that property with the home and the huge attached garage, Fort Clark Springs? Yeah, it sold really quick, actually. I must have underpriced that one. Man, it sold like one day. Wolfsburg Warehouse, Turgiddy Farm Commercial something. I don't know what that is. I mean, if you're putting in, uh, well, whatever. That was on the tiny home for sale. I do have a tiny home for sale in Alamogordo, New Mexico. So if some of you want to live in Alamogordo and want a small home, I've got one. Contact me at rusty78609 at gmail.com. This is a quick draw. He's not very pleased with the RV park rates. He says, I was in the middle of nowhere, Texas, and they wanted $40 with hookups. Uh, says Art Modell used to have the light on for me at Motel 6 for $30. Well, whatever, Motel 6 is now about $80. So, yeah, he's not there. Art Modell or whatever is not there anymore. D. Anderson, would someone please buy this tiny home from Rusty? I get that deal there. I appreciate it, I guess. No, we'll be all right. S or Ekim, EKIM something. It says have a 16K, $16,000 home and a $75,000 Suburban. No, I hear you. The cars cost more than the house. Yeah, a pickup costs more than my house in Alamogordo, a new pickup. Poodle Professor Jennifer, check her channel out on YouTube, Poodle Professor. That's nice that the phone people set up temporary towers or centers for cell phones to get signals. Yeah, they did right there by the high school in or school in Capitan. Yeah, that was nice. Apparently, they had them in Ruidoso also. W.P. Wood, hey Rusty, was the quote on the 850 square foot house more than the Class C? Class C is a better choice. Anyway, yeah, it would have been more for sure, but I've got another plan. I'm going to live here or recreate here for a while in the Class C, and I have another plan that I'm working on right now. Anyway, yeah, no, I like the Class C. No, I like it. It's really nice. I mean, non shall not. Great to discover your channel, dude. Wow, you've been doing this a while. What a dream. Yeah, it is. It gives me a reason to get out of bed in the mornings, and it gives me something to think about during the day. Yeah, it's certainly a part of my life. Ethel Perry, yep. View and privacy are most important to me. Yeah, I hear you. See, I mean, I can, let me be quiet for a minute and you'll hear what I hear. I got all the windows open. Anyway, Ethel Perry says, I'm up, I'm up. Yeah, MG Carr, I'm not sure why there's a wave of negative comments. I think people are not happy with their life, and you are happy. Well, I'm contented, that's close. I mean, I feel comfortable in my own skin, and I know that does aggravate other people because if they're miserable, they want you to be miserable. For example, I went to the local grill to pick up a pizza. It wasn't ready, so I sat down at this little bar area they had, and the guy came in, sat to my left, a couple of stools down, and first thing out of his mouth, man, I feel like crap. Do I want to hear that shit? No. And then he went on to tell me he had bronchitis and he'd been smoking and all this crap and he couldn't quit. Man, if I'd had a violin, I'd have played it. I remember a guy that was ex-Navy one time in a bar. A fellow on his right was moaning and groaning about something, and Hugh looked at him and said, "Sir, you see this eye?" And the guy looked at him, and Hugh said, "You think it gives a shit?" And anyway, that's kind of the attitude. Nobody cares. But anyway, thank you. JAIM, sharp place, priced right. I don't think you'll have any trouble finding a buyer. Well, I've had a lot of inquiries, and people are gonna buy it, when they do something, but nobody's come up with the cash yet. This is Marco Slope, maybe, I guess. This is on Questa, the RV park in Questa. This person isn't a native New Mexican. Too many transplants moving here, developing our state's national resources. It says property is either owned by or very resourceful local, or it's a cooperative investment. Anyway, whatever. Thank you. This is on Driving Capitan, Cocatina, something. Have you been to Cloudcroft, Rusty? 100 times. When we left Ruidoso, we drove to Cloudcroft and visited the small town. It's nice. Oh no, it's a beautiful little town. It's from right here in Carrizozo. It's probably, well, from here probably the shortest way to go would be to go through Tularosa and maybe that way. If you go through Ruidoso, it's a prettier drive, but it takes a little longer. Of course, I'm in no hurry. Mr. Pumpkin, drivers nowadays are like anxious armadillos. Just kidding. They're actually crazier than an armadillo. Yeah, a lot of people are in a hurry, and I guess when I was young, maybe I was too. We'll do a few more here. Ralph Peag, good comment call, Rusty. Always going to be the negative trolls. Rusty, Matilda needs fed, LOL. Matilda's gaining weight, No, yeah, you're right. I know that. I mean, I've been doing this long enough to realize that, some people, no matter what I do or say, are going to come at it, and I don't care. I mean, I think about, politicians at the state, national level, or actors, entertainers, or whatever. Every time they open their mouth, it's put under a microscope, Tom Sharpell, did you drive by the property you own downtown? No, I didn't. I did not. I'd been by it before, and same old thing. Richard Greiner, thank you. That was on the difference between a manufactured home and a modular home. Yeah, I didn't know that. 3 more and we're out of here. Marissi, thumbs up to you. Wayman Samang, thumbs up. Jim Boer, good afternoon, Rusty. I was exercising this morning during the morning comment call. Keep doing you and eliminating the negative individuals. Yeah, I've eliminated about, I don't know, close to 10,000, I imagine now. But be that as it may, guys, from near Carrizozo out here in the high desert, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? It doesn't cost you a penny. Just click on the link, go to Amazon, get whatever you want. And then what else? Drink plenty of water, 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. And then what else? Take deep breaths, breathe in deep, breathe out slowly, lowers your blood pressure. Then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind, accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha. Until the next video, the sun is just peeping up over the mountain. Carrizozo Mountain. Anyway, guys, adios, carry on, bye-bye.